Okay, so first stage of my arbi, I've cut them up into sort of like a chip size, and I'm soaking them in salt. So I've got the salt ready. I'll do it live while you're still here. Okay, so we'll take some of the salt and just sprinkle some of the salt across the top. There we go. Mix that up, and the trick here is to really get your fingers in there. Okay, I might as well do it since you're here. Okay, so really give it one and let the starch come out. Okay, trust me, I've washed my hands. Then we're going to lightly fry these arbis and cook it just the way I did with the jimikand. Okay, so just follow as I go along. Okay, so it's been soaked for a good 5 minutes. What I'm going to do now is to strain it out. Oh my god, I need... Okay, let's see how it goes. Right, so we put it here, pick this up, and just in it goes. That'll do. Okay, that's great. Okay, so it's slightly salted, and all the starch has come out. What we're going to do now, okay, take that. Okay, I'm trying to give as much camera viewing as I can. So from here, we're going to just lightly fry them in like a, it's not that deep actually, very, very shallow mustard oil, because I want to make it the same sort of way I did with the jimikand. Okay, so for my torka, I'm actually using long cut onions instead of the finely cut, together with only 3, yeah, not making that much, with an inch of ginger. And for Indy spin, I'm going to be adding in the cottage cheese. Yep, let's see. So let me see how is my frying coming along. So this is where I was. Okay, I put a few in here already. Let's just cut down the noise. Lightly fried, don't need to overdo it. And ready for the torka. Okay, I'm going to do things slightly differently. I was in the process of chopping these up and then putting them in. I'm actually going to try and blend them into a mixer and use that instead as a puree. Okay, just going to show you my blending live. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so we're getting to this stage here, and we just keep doing it until we get to a paste. Okay, all done. So nicely with chilies and tomatoes all crushed up. Okay, best advice, as soon as you finish, wash your pande as you're going along. Okay, now while I'm actually here, just going to show you how's my arbi coming along. So I've taken the first lot out. Okay, the second lot are being lightly fried, and I've still got this lot to do. Making good progress. Okay, so as I start my turka, I've got mustard oil with powdered long, with some hing. You have some of this. I've got dried red chili, jeera, and some mustard seeds. Okay, in go my onions and garlic. I've put a couple of bay leaves in there as well, just as a showpiece. Oh, there we go. So, quick check. I have been checking this as we've been going along. I'm now ready to add in the haldi and the mircha. So it's just a little dash of, because I've already put 3 in the thing. Half a spoon of haldi would be more than enough. And in goes the ginger. All the way. There we go. So, and then mix all that, followed by tomatoes, some methi. Put some of that in. And we're nearly there. Just put that in there with Indy spin. Yeah. and with the curry powder, and lastly, obviously, garam masala. Should be done in another 10-15 minutes. Okay, just a quick checkup where we are with our turka. Yeah, okay, this looks good. So, what am I waiting for now? I am really waiting for this oil to separate. And once the oil has separated, I will add in the good old arbi. Remember, keep it on low heat, medium to low heat. One tip, when we were cutting the arbi, I made a schoolboy error. Try to put some oil on your hands. Yeah, some mustard oil, because I was cooking in mustard oil. Best advice is to just rub some mustard oil on your hands, so there will be no itching afterwards. Alright, so just added in the arbi, just going to mix it, give it a good mix and let it cook. Okay, just going to make it a little bit more sort of a gravyish feel to it. Just going to add a little bit of water as we go along, bit by bit, just to make sure that it's not too much of a dry sabzi. And don't forget, I will be adding in my Indy spin, okay, so that will help as well. That's my background music. Okay, that looks good. Now, I will finishing touches with good old garnishing dhania leaves, finely chopped. Right, all prepared, ready to serve, and then they can garnish it with this, a little bit of sprinkled on top. Sorted. Arbi, ready to eat.